This is the video review for Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Voyager class, The Fallen. This is my take on it. Here he is in his, the box calls this his Cybertronian destroyer mode. It's kind of a Cybertronian jet. It's pretty cool looking. I mean, it does look like definitely a, we had to make this turn into something kind of mode. But it's pretty cool. I love the cockpit. It does resemble, there was an old GoBot that was about this color and had a similar shape, so it is kind of GoBotish, but pretty cool. I like the colors, the orange and the green and the red. Very neat. Just to get a real quick size comparison, here he is with the deluxe Starscream mold. But you can see he's kind of got some spikes here on the front. So flaps, he's got landing gear. And that, you know, no action features, no real poses in this mode. To transform him, you want to start by flipping up these landing gear on his legs, and then flipping up the nose landing gear here. Then you want to go ahead and unpeg his armor from his shoulder pads here, just like that. And bring the legs down and around, and bring the legs down and around. Fold up these little spines. You want to turn the knee all the way around like this. And again, bring this all the way forward, rotate the knee all the way around, and then rotate it back around there at the feet. Okay, move this up some. To get his upper body. His upper body, you want to split this up here apart. Those are his shoulder pads. Untap the arms, and sometimes these will pop off. They like to do that. I can fix it, but bend the arms all around like that. And again, bend the arms around like that. And then you want on the back here, you want to pull these down and flip this whole panel down. You can see his face there. Once you've done that, you want to turn this whole upper body around and then flip this panel back up like that, and then flip this cockpit up. Now back around on the front, you want to stand them up. And now the feet are on springs. And I know a lot of people have been, you know, oh, let me fix this and get this straightened up. But if you're on a smooth, flat surface, just plop them down. There's no, it's not that hard. Now it doesn't have to be a pain. You don't have to sit here and go, oh, let me fiddle with this, and then you don't have to do that. Just plop them down. Okay, we'll finish his upper body. Bring his arms down. Bring his arms down. Again, you can see these panels. I'll show those off in a minute. I'm going to fold that panel down and flip this up and rotate his wrist around. Then do the same thing. Panel up and rotate his wrist around. Now you can see up here he's got these red panels on the side of his head. Those are on the back of the box. They say deploying energy panels. And there's some here on his arms too. You can fold up, make him look like he's on fire or just kind of glowing. You can pull these panels out to show some. They don't appear to move at all. I haven't found any. They appear to be fixed in place, but you can see some red panels on his arms there as well, which is kind of cool. I think you can flip. Nope, okay, I thought you could flip this panel up, but apparently not. And again, this is just pegged into here, so you can knock them loose. But if you want, you can flip this up, Now you can fold in the panels, and then his head can flip forward, and you can fold in these panels as well. They're spring-loaded, so if you want to deploy them, you can just flip his head forward and they pop up. Also, he's got these things. You can, if you wish. Now, and I've seen some shots where he seems to have this. You know, these are soft rubbery plastic, as are these. where his arms seem to have a connecting piece between his body and his arm. And I'm not sure if that's all the time, if it's just something he does. I don't know what the deal is. And the bio on the box does not explain it. But you can peg those onto there and have his arms connect to his main body for whatever reason. Also, if you want, you can unpeg those and fold them up. And you can actually take this and fold this panel all the way up like that. Unless the cockpit sit a little higher, and fold these back. So you still kind of have that piece in his arms, but it's a little higher up, makes a little bit more sense, and then you don't have these weird pieces sticking off his abdomen. So you've got some options there. Now just real quick size comparisons. Here he is with the Voyager class Megatron. So you can see he's quite tall for a Voyager. Quite big and bulky. He comes packaged in robot mode. Here he is, if you want to see, with Leader Megatron. And while there is some speculation that maybe this Voyager is some sort of combined form of the two of them, and I think that's pretty much been debunked at this point. It was mostly just a coloration thing, but like, he doesn't combine with him in any way. There's no pegs or tabs or anything that would allow that to happen. Just for those curious. As a standard movie comparison, here he is with Deluxe Class Bumblebee. Just so you can get a thing, and if you have any of the movie 1 leaders, there's a quick comparison with Leader Optimus Prime from the first movie. And as you can see, he comes up to about his chest. So fairly big for a Voyager. He's not super huge, but a nice sized Voyager. And honestly, I kind of dig him. I mean, like, actually, I don't kind of dig him. I really dig him. He's pretty cool looking. I know everybody says, "Oh my God, Bionicle" and all that stuff, but he's actually a pretty cool little figure. Oh, and you need to fold these panels up here on his shoulder out like that. My fault. There you have him. Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. The Fallen.